with the odd one or two, then it's just going to fly out again. So
I'll tell you what, can I ask you a bit of a favour actually? We had a bit of, I'm looking at the sort of waveform, we've got a bit of interference on the first few answers. Can we do the first few answers again? Would that be okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sorry about this. Okay, we'll start that again if that's okay. First of all, as I was saying earlier, obviously the launch party in Cardiff was a fantastic occasion. I mean, you must have been so delighted with how that went.
Yeah, it's brilliant, excellent, good turnout because you sold it out, and yeah, we were just surprised that they would have, because we normally tend to get like a good crowd and stuff in Cardiff, but to have sold it out and everything, it was brilliant, and it was a really good atmosphere and everything for the show. So it was a good sort of start for the week of gigs that we had ahead. So yeah, we enjoyed it.
Yeah, because as I said, I've never known the floor move so much.
Yeah.
There were some worried looks, definitely.
Yeah.
Obviously, the album was recorded quite a while back, wasn't it? And sort of home produced as well. Yeah,
we wanted to go out and maybe do it because we recorded the first album in the garage in the same place in Todd's sort of garage studio thing that he's got going on. We kind of wanted to do it somewhere different, but we didn't really have any choices to do it anywhere else. So because we had the songs there, we just wanted to get it done. We just went there and did the best we could, and we thought we'd send it to be mixed somewhere different, but it all ended up doing it exactly the same as we did the first album. But it seems to be a formula that works for us because this album seems to be doing really well.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of activity on Twitter, a lot of people looking forward to that launch gig, but also the album itself did extremely well in the iTunes charts, didn't it?
Yeah, we got to number 6, I think, was the highest we got to, and I think the only person we had to beat, the person we had to beat was number 5, was Bruce Springsteen, so we weren't ever expecting to beat that. But yeah, it's done really well. So the fact that our manager told us we were number 34, I think it was, and then we got on, then like the next day was 12, and then he went to 11, and then we ended up being 6, so being anywhere in the top 50 was incredible for us to think of it, but you know, it was good while it lasted.
And it's good to create that kind of buzz around the band, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's it. It all sort of it's a weird way of saying it, but it kind of makes the band look good, if you get what I mean, and then sort of creates a good profile for the band, and to see that the things like that are doing it sort of creates more of a buzz, and then gets more people interested in what. It's like, oh well, what I've heard all about this band, and I'll go and check them out. It sort of helps with that sort of thing.
And I was saying, I like the kind of description you made of the band when asked what the band's sound is like, where you just described the band as rock and roll, which just like that's how Lemmy describes Motorhead. It just kind of sums up that kind of straightforward, direct attitude you have. Yeah,
that's it. We're not trying to be anything that we're not really. We're not trying to copy, and we're just putting our own stamp, our own musical style stamp on our music. So, and because me, Todd, and Dane are really sort of just into old rock and roll and old rock bands and stuff like that, it sort of just comes through on the record. Then it's just plain and simple, really.
You've just announced a whole series of dates for kind of July, September, October, including the Slam Dunk Festival in Cardiff. You must be quite excited about that.
Yeah, really good. We're the only British band to be announced for the main stage, so that to us was like mind blowing, really. But then, literally, as we were getting into the terms of the fact that we were going to be on that bill, we've got added to the other Slam Dunk festivals and in Leeds and Hatfield as well. So it's been really good for us. Being added to all these shows and these tours and things. It's we couldn't ask for anything better, to be honest.